You got gas closing in fast. Bounty target has been marked. End them.
Got no gun. I see one running to the left over here.
Hostile spotted.
Go.
Somebody right next to me shooting over here.
Rally point set. Contact.
Hey, on me. He in the next building over there. Upstairs from you, upstairs from you. I ain't got no gun, folks.
Still breathing.
Downstairs. Right.
Walk it off. Stand up and fight.
Oh, I thought he was on, so he was gonna sit in the corner. He just gonna sit in the corner. He was just trying to third shoot. His fuck this damn boxes at, man? He's to the top.
Yeah.
That was me.
All secure in the safe zone.
How you get up top on the roof though? On that damn thing up there. Fuck that shit, man.
Start coming back this way. Find us
Tagging fire station.
Got it.
Where you get that shit? Oh, it was downstairs.
Bounty, yeah.
Somebody just popped the loadie up there, I
The
think.
hunt is on.
Bounty target is up. Take them down.
We probably need to go to another gas station. Alright. I think they just popped the...
Tagging fire station.
Was it at the one we going to?
I think it's... I don't see no red smoke, but that shit sound close, shit. Sound like it was this one, I think, but I ain't see no red smoke, shit. Nah, it wasn't this one, shit. I need to charge my controller real quick. Damn.
Like, shoot the
That was me. That was me. By mistake. We got sniper rounds. Let me get them bitches. Shit.
Large cow there.
Oh, damn. Grab the rest of these bitches. So that's alright. Fuck it. They gotta be in this crib.
Yeah, there's two on there.
Tossing stun.
Stun one of them.
Bounty target is down. Marvelous.
No breathing.
Hurry up.
Quickly contact.
Teammate has entered the gulag. Survive and redeployment.
Damn.
You got lucky, bitch.
He said you got lucky, bitch. You in a gulag?
Yeah.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
This your trophy or this they shit? Oh, let me get this motherfucker.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Oh my god, come on, man.
Survive
It's
this.
the nigga over there. I heard his ass. He ain't have. He's by himself.
Be
Shit.
out there soon.
Oh, you want to get the load out?
Let the mayhem begin. Fight your way out and you return to the front line. Lose and you're finished. Still fight, soldier.
Fuck out of here, man.
Your team can pay for your release if they can afford it.
Yeah, we already hit all this.
I think so.
The enemy won this battle, but we'll be back to finish the war.
You got it, don't you?
Yeah.
What's your name, sweetheart?
Miss Feed.
Miss Feed. Where you from?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you also dance, or do you just...
Sometimes I dance, but I prefer and get straight to the business.
Straight to the business. Okay. Do you enjoy it? Yes.
Better than dancing?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So do you have a signature move that you do on guys?
I think it's my mouth.
Uh-huh.
It gotta be the mouth. The mouth kills them every time.
So you make fast?
From what I can see, yeah. And they never recover.
Wow. Okay. So we might as well just skip to the head game and forget the riding game that you had, because I heard you had an awesome riding game.
Yes. I'll be bouncing that ass, bouncing. You know.
Okay. So, do you have a size preference? It's nice.
A size preference. I like big, but not too big. You know what I'm
Practice
saying?
while you
I don't
can.
wanna kill,
You'll be entering the field in a bit.
So like a 7 to an 8 is comfortable. A 9 is pushing. And a 10 or 11 is shit.
So, what about 8? Do you have a size preference for that?
Hell yeah, a little one. Hell yeah, that booty. Can't take all that pressure right now. I gotta open it up and get it used to things. Right now, it ain't ready. It be ready.
Enough training. Now you fight a real enemy. Battle Royale. That's gas you don't want to breathe. Make your way to the safe zone.
Good place for a drop zone.
I'm finna try to get this chopper.
Kill all
I've got the
targets.
sticks.
Go.
Them niggas got up out of there quick as hell.
mark. I'm a mark. Ever target location. Negative. Cancel that.
Enemy UAV active.
Shit, they ain't even show that shit. That's crazy. They didn't even show that shit, G. They ain't even show that shit. That shit crazy.
Survive this, and you get to redeploy. Taunting is an effective way to
That's
mess with the enemy's
crazy.
head. So is a heavy rock. Let the mayhem begin. Eyes up, soldier. Your turn. You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose... Time, soldier. Break up. You got your ass kicked. Return to base. Your team can pay for your release if they can afford it.
Recon coming on.
UAV overhead. Hunt them down.
They got that. Oh,
Ever target location. I'm a mark. I'm a mark. Ever target location.
I can't hear none of you saying, G.
I said I know. They just got a little out and they fucking on orange one.
They just got load out. Oh shit. I ain't got
Enemy
shit,
precision
man.
airstrike. Stay alert.
Yeah, they backed up
Troops in
first.
contact.
Hey, on me.
I got one on me too. Bitch. Through a wall. Seen his gun hanging out the wall. Bad as hell.
AT mine placed.
Alright. I'm just seeing how this gun shoot, that's all. They mad as hell before took they shit. Alright. What we doing? Waiting on the loadout?
Yeah.
So you saw his gun sticking out, huh?
Yeah.
Gas is inbound.
That's you
Marking new
shooting?
safe zone.
You know, I didn't mean to do that shit.
Loadout drop headed your way.
It's a box back there too that's dropped way back there, straight ahead.
Setting waypoint.
Thanks, man.
Have eyes on gas mask.
Yeah, I see it, yeah.
Foot patrol. Foot patrol.
I hit his ass. I hit him in the back. Damn.
Oh, got eyes on him.
One of them this way.
Mark our rally point.
He right here. Hold on. Down him at
Checking
that.
mover.
I just downed his ass. On my mark, wait, on that red mark, on that red mark. He gonna get picked up though.
Got one on.
One over above you, above you, above you. Damn.
Emergency contact.
I'm on right.
Your teammate was sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Fuck you, pussy.
He said, "Fuck you, pussy." You went to the gulag already?
Nah, man, no.
All right. Look, this motherfucker spit some shit up, boy.
Teammate redeploying to the AO.
This motherfucker, carbine, whatever the fuck it is, this motherfucker spit. I had this bitch as my secondary with this motherfucker, AR.
Oh, yeah. You got this like a gun machine there long, right? Bro, look at this nigga.
Field
know
upgrade
what.
spotted.
Bro.
Who?
Look up my screen like with it just boy, you gotta look and see this.
What you talking about?
See this shit? They got this nigga over here like oh, you probably don't see it. This shit crazy. They got this character standing up like he holding a gun.
Oh, straight up. Nah, I don't see that shit. Who they playing, see?
Yeah.
Tagging a bounty contract.
Keep your senses sharp. An enemy team is tracking your location.
Right here on me.
Engaging.
I just seen one run back that way, and I
Target
see
appears
one
hostile.
right here.
Oh shit, damn. Shit.
Gas is closing in.
One to the left, one to the left side too, shit.
I down one of they.
Dang, I can't see this bitch, bro.
Have a little fun, yeah?
Still breathing.
Oh shit, that shit cheating. I can't see him.
I downed him.
Alright, I'm going with you. He in the inside? Oh shit, right here on the left side. Look at this motherfucker just sitting in the sitting like a bitch. Just sitting on the side like a little bitch.
The ride
Practice
home
while
after
you
the first time
can.
you
You'll be
clear her
entering the
booty.
field in a bit.
What you doing, baby? What you doing, baby? Lie.
Practice is over. The real fight begins now. Battle Royale. Rush to the safe zone. You got gas. Closing in fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. That's my last one. I'm gonna leave out to go to my job, get my check, and shoot right back. I said, after that's my last one, I'm gonna shoot to my job and shoot right back. Shit, you gonna still be on?
Hunt the enemy before they hunt you. Supply box ready for pickup. Contract update. New objective identified.
That shit over there where they fighting at.
Second waypoint. Go.
Right behind. Hey, let's do that for team.
Kill me too, shit.
You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. It's time, soldier. You're going back to the front line. Great work.
They still in that fight.
Teammate has been cleared for redeployment.
Yeah, they still in that bitch fight, G.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Oh.
Engaging hostile. Contact here.
Wait, all it's two in
Walking
there?
off.
What that motherfucker at? They sniping from behind at us.
Objectives found. Move to the next location.
Let's get the fuck on for them niggas gonna try a third party. Hey, somebody money right here on the G. They running over there too, you see him?
Oh,
Tracking mover. Enemy marked.
He going to that gas station. Yep, I heard him bust window.
Enemy recon drone in your area.
Tossing stun.
Enemy UAV active.
Grenade flying.
And that shit blew his dumb ass up.
Enemy UAV active.
Chuck two of them bitches though, shit. Man, they still over that fight, G.
Have a target location.
I down one of them.
Allied enemy cluster strike. Watch your head.
Damn. Right here, G.
type of shit.
Oh, G, I'm finna try to crawl over here and hide until you come, my boy. Go grab a gangster. Let me crawl behind this thing real quick.
The crib I just ran out of.
They in that bitch?
Yeah, they right in front of us. Damn, get the other shit.
Oh my god, they cheated. I downed one of them. Them niggas had loadouts too. He lucky son of a bitch. Yeah, let me go run out and grab my shake, G. I'll be right back. Yeah, let me go grab my checks, G. I'll be right back. Shit, about like About the most, about 40 minutes to an hour, I'll be gone.
No, do this.
What you saying, baby?
Chocolate? What is the chocolate? Hey, what's that?
It's all a bit much. Or is it? Experience the Infinity Q50 at your local Infinity retailer.
Hey man, can I get in on this?
Oh, Wingstop? Okay. What do you want? You seem like a bonus guy.
You know you want that sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
There is little in journalism, to me, that is more important than context. Obviously, you want to talk to the people who are directly impacted, but you also want to understand the why. A big part of what we do is the research behind the scenes. We have spent weeks, sometimes months, getting to the core of why that story is important, and that is just making our viewers more aware of what's going on in the community, so that if they feel compelled, they can make a difference.
This guy, I think, has the potential to be an all-defensive team guard sometime, which you got to stop thinking about him as a second-round pick, because it's clear, as Billy Donovan said recently, he's a first-round talent.
Trade deadline is coming up on Thursday, so T-Mobile's coast-to-coast coverage features one of the first big trades we've seen. Robert Covington and Norman Powell both just saw the Blazers. They're headed to help shore up the Clippers roster, so maybe Paul George and Kawhi Leonard will be back at some point. Eric Bledsoe, Justice Winslow, Keon Johnson, and a future pick on their way to Portland. Damian Lillard continues probably a frustrating run right now, as Portland is in kind of a tank mode right now.
During your prime and playing the way that he's played over the last couple of years, you want to be competing for championships, and I wonder how long he will be okay with being there. You know, it's got to be tough for him.
They're just a few years removed from a conference finals appearance. Dwayne Washington buries a three. Rookie out of Ohio State knocks that one down. Just a 4-point game. Even the Bulls, as dominant as they were early, Karis LeVert kept the Pacers going. Malcolm Hill. Thomas rotates it for a Troy Brown three. Bradley does a good job of slapping it back. Thomas keeps it alive and hits the two.
The second time that we've seen Tony Bradley keep a ball alive off the rim. First one was a three to DeMar, and now you do it to Matt Thomas. The types of plays that we really need. from Tony Bradley.
That one smoothly put home for the Pacers by Reggie Perry, who scores his first points with Indiana. Bulls have 8 second chance points in the early going. DeRozan had it stripped, and they will call him for the traveling violation. Bradley, Hill, Thomas, Brown, and DeRozan, the 5 out there. Remember, no Levine or Kobe White available for this game, along with the usual cadre of injuries. Foul called on the floor here. Tyler Ford calls it against DeMar DeRozan. That'll be the first on DeMar and the second, bigger part on the Bulls.
I'm surprised Dwayne Washington didn't shoot that. I mean, Matt Thomas is way behind, and you're looking at the guy in Dwayne Washington that didn't play great against Orlando, but had 16 against the Clippers and 22 at Dallas in the last 3 games. And he can really shoot the ball. You saw it at Ohio State. Now starts to prove it at this level as well.
Right around 36% in the NBA in a short span. DeRozan, no, but a foul called against the Bulls on Tony Bradley Jr. It'll go the other way to Indiana. That's the first on Bradley. That's the third Bulls foul of this second quarter. So only 1 more to give, and still 10.5 to play. Hill trying to stick with Lance Stevenson. Bradley, good position inside. DeRozan got Perry in the air and puts the shot up and draws the foul, as he so often does. Perry picks up his first on the first on Indiana.
What a tough deal for Reggie Perry. Gets brought in today on the hardship waiver, and you're trying to guard one of the elite scorers in all of the NBA. You know he's a mid-range shooter. You know he's a killer from the mid-range. You're trying to get a contest, and you end up going for the head fake.
Join the Bulls and BMO for the second Bulls Kid Nation game coming up on Sunday against the Sixers. That'll be a 2:30 start time at the United Center. For tickets and info, you can visit bulls.com. DeRozan knocks down both at the free throw line. He's into double figures. He and Vucevic have 23 and 44 for the Bulls. There's Lance Stevenson with a header. Steve had it stripped by DeRozan.
Just stayed in there, never gave up on it.
Here's Thomas, catch and shoot 3. Long rebound. Malcolm Hill slapped it alive. What a play.
That's the second effort play that Malcolm Hill has made. That saves the possession. We'll see if the Bulls can do something with it.
7th offensive rebound leads to a DeRozan clean look. Grabbed by Washington off the ricochet. 9.5 to play in the second. Lamb picked up by Bradley on the switch. Bradley stuck with him defensively.
Good job. Tony Bradley moving his feet and forces Jeremy Lamb into a really tough contested shot at the basket.
And DeRozan glides through. He's got a dozen now.
He just makes scoring 30 points look about as easy as anybody in this league. It is phenomenal to watch on a night-to-night basis.
Another game with 5+ field goals already for DeRozan. He's got one of the longest streaks in the NBA of at least 5 field goals made in a game. Here he is using the Bradley screen to step in for the deuce. May have gotten it blocked from the side there. It's now 36 straight games that DeRozan has made 5+ field goals. It's the second longest streak in the league behind Nikola Jokic, who's done it 117 consecutive games.
And we'll probably do it for another 117
Absolutely.
consecutive. That's not slowing down anytime soon.
The Western Conference Player of the Month for January, Joel Embiid, is the Eastern Conference Player of the Month. Bulls will see him on Sunday. Right now, dealing with Indiana, Billy Donovan uses a timeout. Bulls by 8.
Closed captioning of Bulls basketball on NBC Sports Chicago is brought to you by Insure on the Spot.
Nothing's easier than saving money on auto insurance with Insure on the Spot.
Get organized with help from Menards. Whether you need extra storage or want to add an accent to your living space, Dakota Shelving has the perfect solution with a variety of sizes and 8 attractive finishes. Right now, an 8-foot-long, 11 3/4 by 3/4 inch shelf is just $9.99 after $5 rebate. Keep your space tidy with Designer's Image Cube storage shelves. Get an 11-inch fabric drawer free after rebate now at Menards.
This is a town called Basic, where people choose to spend snow days inside. But if you had the 2022 Nissan Rogue or the Nissan Altima with intelligent all-wheel drive, you wouldn't have to worry about anything keeping you in. Anything but basic. The 2022 Nissan Rogue and Altima.
Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 14 models, or save up to $42.62 on select models.
The KFC chicken sandwich is only served one way. Straight from the fryer, piping hot, and Kentucky Fried to order. If you don't like it this way, you'll have to go somewhere else. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Bob Lacurcio Auto Group is expanding. Now with 10 quality automotive brands and 9 easy-to-reach Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana locations. No matter what type of vehicle you're looking for, the Bob Lacurcio Auto Group has them all. With thousands of new and used vehicles to choose from. Wherever you're from, whatever you need, we have you covered. Like with our 72-hour exchange policy. Your vehicle, your choice.
You don't like buying a car this way.
What do you want from your sportsbook? Same game parlays you can boost for even more? How about more Chicagoland locations than anyone else, making it even easier to sign up in person? New customers get risk-free bets up to $2,000.
You can follow our Bulls Insiders all season long at NBCSportsChicago.com. Presented by Nationwide agent Jeff Vukovich. Get to enjoy knowing the Vuk as much as you do the jingle at JeffVuk.com. And remember that Nationwide is on your side. As usual, plenty of Bulls fans here in Indianapolis. The Rising Stars roster is set to go after the draft. Ayo Dosunmu and Chris Duarte, along with Scotty Barnes, LaMelo Ball, and a few others, are all part of Team Payton. This Gary Payton, the glove, is one of the honorary coaches. And Rob Schaefer the other day asking Ayo about his approach to that. Ayo's done such a good job of being a sponge, absorbing knowledge. We talked about his relationship with DeRozan. That's got to be awesome to get a chance to maybe pick the brain of somebody like a Gary Payton.
Man, I mean, no kidding. Gary Payton, one of the elite defensive players this league has ever seen. And another guy that's playing his position, and it's just a mature take, but the simple is what it is.
Speaking of good takes, that is another 3 for Matt Thomas. He's got 3 field goals and 8 points off the bench. The Bulls have matched their largest lead at 11. The defense on Stevenson.
I like the adjustment there. Boots did not leave. I mean, he was going to make him give that up, and that's a really smart thing to do. Make somebody else beat you, because LeVert has totally proven that he can do just that.
Oh, Duarte beats the buzzer. Duarte and Ayo matched up there, and Chris knocks down his second field goal.
2 of the best rookies in the NBA, and it does count. I mean, if you're Ayo, tip your cap. He did everything he needed to do, but Chris Duarte just making a tough one.
Well, back to Vucevic, who is 6 of 7 for the field. Cross court, and Duarte got his fingertip on it. 7 to shoot for the Bulls. Duarte, 24 years of age, the number 13 pick by the Pacers. Pac-12 Player of the Year, Pac-12 All-Defense, top collegiate shooting guard last year. So he won the Jerry West Award. Ayo won the Bob Cousy Award for the top point guard in the country last year.
People were critical because he's 24, but I mean, he has come out and just proven those doubters wrong.
Ayo lost the handle. Here comes Duarte. 9-point lead for the Bulls. Four starters and Brissett out there for the Pacers. Hill guarding Duarte with a strong drive, but too strong on the finger roll attempt. Into Vucevic. Quick touch for Matt Thomas. Rebound LeVert.
This lineup for the Pacers right now, that ball's got to keep going inside. That's a quality look. I mean, if Chris Duarte is guarding Nikola Vucevic, it's going to be game on for the Bulls.
It's like all guards and Brissett, essentially. You see the Bulls with a plus 13 rebounding advantage after they were dominated in Toronto last night. Taylor gets the field goal, and he's got 7 points now.
How good has LeVert been? I mean, he's made every play. I'd love to know how many points he's accounted for today.
Nice drive by Ayo Dosunmu his second bucket. He's got 5 points. Here is Brissett, too strong. Rebound Vucevic. That's his 8th board to go along with the 13 points.
Thomas just squaring that up and making that look just a bit tougher. He's had a good game here tonight.
Brown backing down. Holiday that time. He gets the 2. And the Bulls back up by 11 once again. And Ayo Dosunmu racking up another dime. He's got 7 in this first half.
Dear Winter, I'm coming. My squad of 16 vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of my game. So you better bundle up. Toyota.
Right now, you can get 2.49% APR for on Toyota's most popular 2022 models. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
There's really only one number that matters in sports. The number 1. That's why FanDuel built the #1 rated sportsbook app with the most popular parlays and faster payouts. Winning sit in your bank account in as little as 2 hours. So if you want the best, bet with the best. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Download FanDuel Sportsbook today and make every moment more.
He knows. He knows Chipotle's chicken is responsibly raised without antibiotics. And that Carlos here grills it fresh all day long. But you don't need to know all that to know that real food just tastes better. Chipotle, for real.
There's this feeling we chase. Like someone upped the brightness on the entire world. A full body endorphin rush will chase again and again. Feel the hydro hop.
How those fries you've been craving? I'm hot and I'm steamy. And oh man, do I smell delicious. I'm calling your name. Oh, Doug. Doug. And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, paying for these repairs may be tough to swallow.
Get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem for a whole lot less.
Bulls fans, pose with the pros is the new photo experience powered by AT&T 5G. Get your personalized photo with Bulls players and Benny brought to life through augmented reality. Scan the QR code to take your photo through the Bulls mobile app.
Take a look at our mayhem moment brought to you by Allstate. Ayo Dosunmu with the strong take to the rim. He's having a great first half.
Once again, just running the show, playing with a really mature feel. Whether it's making plays for other people or making plays for himself. He talks about picking the brain of Gary Payton. I mean, he's already a really good NBA player. It's hard to believe that he was drafted 38th. I mean, what a steal for the Bulls and what a start that he's had to his career.
4 points, 7 assists in this first half. Bulls lead by 11, their largest lead halfway through the period. Green, Vucevic, Dosunmu, Brown, and Thomas out there trying to cause some havoc on defense. Great effort by Taylor.
That was impressive.
And Brissett ends up drawing a foul after all that. That possession was saved by the 22-year-old Terry Taylor out of Austin Peay. Foul ends up on Vucevic, his first.
It's like one of those scrums in football where the first guy that dives on it might not be the one who comes up with it. Matt Thomas had a great opportunity. Terry Taylor, though, just finding a way to the ball. And O'Shea Brissett getting to the rim.
Monday, when the Bulls host the Suns, it's our Black History Month game presented by Crown Royal. For tickets, you can visit Bulls.com. The Suns just had their 11-game win streak snapped by Atlanta last night. Trae Young went on for 43 points to finally stymie the Suns, who have done that multiple times this year. What was it, the 18-game winning streak earlier? Now an 11-game win streak just snapped. Bulls played tight with Phoenix last season. We'll see what that matchup has in store to be the second of a back-to-back. Sixers on Sunday and the Suns on Monday. That's got to be one of the tougher back-to-backs that anybody will face right now.
It does feel like the Suns are a team on a mission. Yes, a redemption-type deal.
DeRozan and Vucevic in there. Nice seal by Vucevic. Good help defense that time by Holiday, but Vucevic working hard will draw the foul.
And the contest, I believe it was Justin Holiday flying over right there, but Vooch is just holding these defenders off. And I mean, it's just, what are you going to do? Terry Taylor, you're 6'5". Vooch, 6'10", 260, and just imposing his will, putting him in the torture chamber.
You know, my man Stacey King's watching this game at home. He tweeted out early in this contest, it's a simple game.
Hey, tonight, it for sure is.
And for Nikola Vucevic, he has really simplified things in this last 9-game stretch. He's had 8 double-doubles. He's 1 rebound away from making it 9 in the last 10. And a lot of this, especially in the last 5 games, his damage is being done inside, although he had a great night shooting from outside yesterday.
He certainly knows where his bread is buttered, but the ability to step out and shoot, multifaceted scorer, and you can see just how much attention the Bulls are showing Karis LeVert. I mean, Vooch is over on that side as almost a roaming help defender, but if he's going to make step backs like that, it's a tough shot again.
11 of 12 for 24 points for Karis LeVert. He has more than half of Indiana's points. Thomas is blocked by Holiday, who's playing some very solid defense again. Green covering up LeVert. Diving in, and Karis LeVert. Thank goodness.
Put the brakes on like that. When you've got the burst to blow by a guy, he comes to just a complete loss. The defender keeps going. He's showing the total package here tonight.
Oh, Vucevic into Taylor. That was too easy. He's got 16 and 9 in the first half.
He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. No defense by any means.
Not at all. Here is Taylor. Vucevic stonewalling there. Duarte back in. Wrap around. Deflected. DeRozan to Dosunmu. Here come the Bulls running. Io, no look out to Green. Lost it. Got it back. And a reset to DeRozan.
What a play by Javante down here, rotating late and coming out to that steal. He had 3 last night, and the types of plays he was making.
7 to shoot. DeRozan looking for Vucevic in traffic and was fouled on his way down to the ground. That'll be against Karis LeVert. His first and the second on Indiana. Beg your pardon, third on Indiana, I should say. And 1 more to give at the 4-minute mark. Washington is in for Indiana in place of Duarte, who's dealing with 2 personal fouls. Thomas is on for Brown. Other than that, 8 starters combined.
It's one of those games where you really miss Lonzo Ball.
Yes.
Just to throw him out there and try to put some fire out.
DeRozan, tough shot. Rebound, Dwayne Washington. Here's LeVert. Multiple bodies thrown at him. Loose ball to Dosunmu. Back to Green. Double figures for Javante Green on the sprint. That is another assist. 8 for Io Dosunmu.
Io just has such a feel for guys coming with him in transition.
Holiday steps over. Nice rebound that time by Torrey Craig, extending at 6'7" to put it in. Credit the Pacers. They're staying connected despite being as short-handed as they are. These are 2 teams that are not nearly at full strength right now.
They gave Orlando, they were 14 and a half, and it led for the majority of that game. That Orlando team gave our Chicago Bulls all we wanted and more.
There's DeRozan in and out. Rebound Washington. Pacers had an 81-64 lead midway through the 3rd quarter against Orlando. And as the Magic have proven, they're going to go down with a fight, and they certainly did. Came back to win by 1. Terry Taylor with it. Very impressive move. LeVert gets the assist, and it's a 6-point game.
Karis LeVert has 26 points and 5 assists. Right now, it's just whenever he wants to get downhill, he is getting there.
There's DeRozan against Craig. Moves around him into the paint. Got it to go, and a foul. A drive to the hoop. Good enough to be brought to you by Ford. DeMar DeRozan with 12 points.
He just takes his time, understands what he's got. He's got the whole side. And here goes to that jump hook. Torrey Craig trying to get a contest. Gets him on that arm. See quite the show here in the first half from multiple guys. I mean, Vucevic with 16, DeRozan with 15. On the flip flip side of things, Karis LeVert has been tremendous. There's some guys on the offensive end of the floor really getting some stuff done.
Green trying to stick with LeVert. Vucevic helping. Kick to Taylor. Out to Holiday. Thomas trying to fight through. And Holiday still knocks it down. Good three-point shooter hits it.
And Thomas in on that roll. And you're trying to get out to Justin Holiday, who's a very capable three-point shooter. You want to run him off the line. You do that. And there's the defense just non-existent for the Pacers on that possession.
Yeah, nobody within about 10 feet for him to take that three. LeVert banging his way to the rim, and a blocking foul on Javonte Green. It'll be his second. And 2 shots coming for Karis LeVert.
I thought that could have been an offensive foul. I mean, LeVert really lowering his shoulder, and what a big one that would have been.
That's what the officials are trying to determine in that bang-bang play. All right, is the guy still moving on defense, and did that shoulder go down for the offensive player? You can argue both. No, in that case, and that's why it ends up being a borderline call.
It should be a block, because I don't think Javonte Green had that position. But with the way that LeVert lowered his shoulder, yeah, I think it easily could have been a charge.
Yeah, no, it's so hard to figure out bang.
That's the hardest call.
It's still, right? To this day, it's still the hardest.
College NBA, I mean, the block charge is a mystery that has not been solved.
No. And Karis LeVert's another one that hasn't been solved yet. He's got 28 points with 100 seconds left in the half. It's a 4-point game. This feels like a game the Bulls are up by 10. Here's DeRozan with the reverse all the way. Another smooth finish from DeMar DeRozan, who's got a game-high 17 for the Bulls.
That double coming over to Vooch, and DeMar DeRozan making himself available, but attacking immediately.
Oh, Karis LeVert, everything but the finish. Nearly put down his 30th of the night. 6-point lead for the Bulls, 70 seconds left. DeRozan over Taylor, left it short. Vucevic punches it out, and it's Pacer ball. Kia Bulls halftime live with Jason Kendall and Will is coming up next. Sticking with Holiday. Brown trying to cover Washington. The runner off the glass with the left hand for his second field goal.
There's a tough shot. The offhand as well. I mean, Troy Brown trailing that play. I think if you're guarding Dwayne Washington Jr., that's exactly the shot you want him taking. You don't want him shooting, catch and shoot threes. Tough one there by the rookie.
DeRozan. Oh, nice dunk off to Vucevic, who's got 18 and 10 in the first half.
He totally looked the defense off. You got Troy Brown raising a little roll and replace action, and just that simple look away frees the defense. You get Vooch an easy one.
Quarterback looks off the safety. DeRozan looks off the point man in the attack zone. Attack up the zone defense. LeVert lost it. Taylor got it. Somehow punched it in and drew the foul. Vucevic frustrated, and understandably so, on that play as he picks up his second.
What a quick second jump right there by Terry Taylor. Karis LeVert again dropping it off. Vooch with the deflection. He misses initially, but he is right back up there. At 6'5", better have a quick second jump like that to be able to play at this level. Terry Taylor looks like he should be playing defensive end for anybody in the NFL. I mean, he is put together.
Two-time Ohio Valley Player of the Year, 4-time first-teamer for Austin Peay in that conference. 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds in his college career. Had a chance to go to the NBA after junior year, but opted to go back for his senior year, and now making an impact in his 8th NBA game. 3-point game. The high-scoring first half. DeRozan double. It's Vucevic. Out to Dosunmu. Ayo to beat the buzzer. Would not go. And in a half that started with a 10-0 Bulls lead that featured a dominant Vucevic performance that had Ayo Dosunmu dropping dimes left and right. It had DeRozan knocking him down from everywhere in the mid-range. The Bulls have just a 3-point lead at the halftime break. No Levine, no White. The Pacers with no Brogdon, Sabonis, or Turner. It's a close one at half. Kia Halftime Live with the boys.
Bulls Halftime Live is brought to you by your local Kia dealers. Visit kia.com to discover movement that inspires.
is going to rear its icy head. So make sure you're ready, with enough all-wheel drive-fueled courage to bravely go where others just won't. We've got new cold-conquering vehicles arriving weekly, so take the one home that's right for you.
So every video ends like this?
No, you're missing the eyes. He does this. I feel like it's in between those two. Like it's like a.
How about that?
No.
You gotta make the face, too.
What are you doing?
The thing.
What thing?
Like this. Huh. Oh.
Am I doing this right?
No, Dolores, you're not even close.
Hey, baby.
Hey, Keisha might drop by.
Where's Asha?
Get more to love when you bundle like a bacon cheeseburger and small fries for $3. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
There we go. One more. One. There we go. One more. Oh, you got it. There we go. Nice. That's great. You got it. You got it. All right.
You've been on the edge of your seat.
Monsters of the Midway are in absolute force.
You've held your breath to the final seconds.
23 puts it up. He sends it deep to left.
You've been there in the thrill of victory. And we'll be with you for that next magic moment. You can bet on it. Bet Rivers, Chicago's hometown sportsbook.
How dependable is your power? As dependable as 2 a.m. wake-up calls. Grandpa showing up an hour early. And perfect timing. Because you can count on ComEd to keep the lights on and keep you informed. So your electric service is as dependable as sleepless nights.
Welcome into Kia Bulls Halftime Live, fellas. A defensive battle. 65-62. I laughed to keep myself from crying. Karis LeVert with 22 big points in the first quarter of this game, but Booch holding it down. 18 points in the first half, KG.
He also put 10 rebounds with the 18 points. Been playing good. I think ever since that game in Orlando in Florida a couple weeks ago, he has been on a tear. And it's no different tonight, playing exactly like he's supposed to play. Big man game, Will.
It really is. I'm glad that they're going to him. They're feeding him. Yeah. We've been asking for this, but I don't really know what to expect. This is what I wrote down: entertaining, but alarming and worrisome.
Yes, it is.
I mean, you're talking that for the most part, outside of LeVert, this is a G League team. Yeah. You're only up 3.
Yeah, that's problematic. Speaking of Karis LeVert, yeah, what do you do when a guy's on a tear like this, Kendall?
Somebody foul him?
I mean, you really got to go double teaming because get the basketball out of his hands because he is cooking everybody individually. You look right here, he comes around the pick and roll, and the guys don't pick him up. Playing a drop defense once again, it knocks down the shot.
Are they like out playing in the park right now?
It does have a good vibe to it. His career high for a first half, 28 points for the kid out of Michigan. I'm sure KG always loves that. We got a lot more for you here. You're on Kia Bulls.
I like him, I don't like his school.
Put your track shoes on, man. I don't like this school.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Nice daydream. But is it for real? Let's do this. Don't give up your daydream.
I'm here with Illinois alumni and rookie sensation Ida Sulu.
Howard and I are both Chicagoans.
Morgan Park,
Downtown Loop, Illinois alumni.
Impressive on the court.
Impressive in the court. We're like twins. Need help with the injury tape? Call Howard.
Okay, so we didn't actually just scale the mountain. Casey here's afraid of heights.
I told you that in confidence.
But we did just hit an in-game win with points bets lightning quick live betting. So we get more bets in as the game happens. And that's how you do more than just bet. That's how you live your bet life. New customers get risk-free bets up to $2,000.
You want fries with that?
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2 to 1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
Oh, give me that boot.
Bert is blissfully scratching an instant ticket from the Illinois Lottery.
I lost. Oh, no, we went back on.
Because even though Bert's boot bonded to Bert, Bert knows anyone could win in an instant.
Generations of old who dreamed and fought for our now, to the groundbreakers of today who paved the way for our greater tomorrow. Black excellence is prevalent wherever your eyes may gaze. Standing on the shoulders of heroes, we unite and strive to educate, entertain, and empower our world to embrace its diversity. As though we may be different, we can still stand side by side, but together we rise.
Bulls are up by 3 in Indiana. We're back here on Kia Bulls Halftime Live. It is time now for us to check in with our Bulls insider, Casey Johnson, who joins us via WebEx by Cisco.
DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine have led the NBA by scoring 20 points in the same game 27 times. But DeMar's going to have to do it by himself tonight. He's had big games without LaVine before. 41 points season high against Orlando in a game that LaVine missed, and 39 20-point games overall for DeMar DeRozan. So he can do it without his running buddy, and we'll see how it plays out, which you can read about on the My Teams app and NBCSportsChicago.com.
Appreciate it, KC. When we come back, we will take a look at the live lines powered by PointsBet. Bulls up by 3 against Indiana. You're watching NBC Sports Chicago.
Here's to those who refuse to accept they're only human. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, proud server of the most advanced machine on Earth.
Get a taco a day for 30 days for $10 with any Taco Lovers Pass. Only on the app.
USAA is made for the safe pilots. For Mac, who can come to a stop with barely a bobble. Lucia, who announces her intentions even if no one's there. And Sergeant Moore, who leaves room for her room. With USAA Safe Pilot, when you drive safe, you can save up to 30% on your auto insurance. Get a quote and start saving. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
Want more NBA action? Jump into League Pass and stream live games anywhere. Stream more dunks, more buzzer beaters, and more moments all season long on any device. Catch up with condensed games. Get interactive stats. And customize the play-by-play with local broadcasts. NBA League Pass brings the game to you. Subscribe today for a new low price.
Oh, man. What's wrong? I bought my car from some guy online and it has a huge nick on it. So use room. 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 Room?
Yeah.
They have detailed listings on thousands of cars, so you know exactly what you're getting.
Never deal with annoying surprises again.
That's not gonna buff out.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Buy your car entirely online on Vroom.com.
Here's to those who refuse to accept they're only human. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, proud most advanced machine on Earth.
The Bulls lead by 3 points at the half. They were 1-point favorites entering this one. Looking at the live lines powered by PointsBet, now has the Bulls as 3.5-point favorites in this game. These live lines are changing constantly throughout the game, so get your halftime bets in now before they change again. Head to PointsBet to add some extra excitement to the second half. Quarters 3 and 4 with Robbie Hummel and Adam Amin coming up next, and then we hear the Bulls post-game live. Bulls up by 3 in Indiana. We send you back right here on NBC Sports Chicago.
You never know when winter's going to rear its icy head. So make sure you're ready with enough all-wheel drive fuel courage to bravely go where others just won't. We've got new cold-conquering vehicles arriving weekly, so take the one home that's right for you.
I'm speechless and humbled by this experience.
I just want to put in the work and just show the world what I can do and how I can make the world better.
It's an invitation to say, let's change the planet together.
We've led so many initiatives that have helped and changed the trajectory of a lot of young men.
Hi, I'm Allison Rosati, and I'm happy to report on all the good news happening in our neighborhoods. Catch my favorite stories every week, now also available on Amazon Fire TV.
When stress shows up, it can be hard to see. Maybe you can't sleep. Or you feel sad and you don't know why. Or maybe it's worse. Because stress can knock you down. It can hurt your health and your relationships. If you've lost a job, worry about your next meal, or have trouble making it through the day, we can help. Text STRESS to 211-211 to find a solution.
Our Miller moment, a couple of them from Javonte Green attacking the rim strong. One of a few Bulls that was in double figures. Vucevic, DeRozan, and Javonte Green all reached 10+. Ayo Dosunmu, one of his 8 assists in that first half. Adam Amin, Robbie Hummel back in Indianapolis. Casey Johnson's on the sideline. What you got for us, bud?
Yeah, guys, one thing you consistently hear from Billy Donovan, you heard it when Vucevic was struggling from the field or when he was lights out, is we've got to do a better job of finding him. That's because, you know, he's not a shot creator. He needs the ball fed to him, and it can be difficult at times when you've got such dynamic scorers like DeRozan and Levine, but Bulls are doing a pretty good job, obviously, tonight. I personally think he needs more field goal attempts. He's only got 10. I mean, he's being guarded basically by midgets. In fact, I don't know about you guys, and Robbie, obviously, I'm incredibly happy you're here. You and I will always have a memory in this building, but all I can hear in the first half is Stacey King at home going, let in a little Fuchsias, let in a little Fuchsias.
No, you're totally right, Casey. They have got to keep throwing it in there to Vooch. The traps are going to come. You have to understand that. There's going to be pressure, but he's a good enough passer to throw that thing out there, find open shots for other people, but he is going to have the size mismatch all night, regardless of who the Pacers throw at him.
Same time that started the game, start the second half, just a 3-point Bulls lead. Here is Holiday sneaking through, deterred by Brown. Vucevic clears his 11th rebound, as he has now another double-double. DeRozan, Taylor came from the backside to block it, but threw it right to Brown, who's able to score it.
one of those plays where Terry Taylor's heart and effort is in the right place, but it's just not a very smart play. You're setting the Bulls up to get a pretty quality shot at the rim.
That was one of those old junior high school basketball cardinal sins. Never throw it into your own backcourt, right?
Your high school basketball coach is just hating that.
Ayo Dosunmu with the steal and the runouts with the jam. He's got 6 points, 8 assists.
Quite the start for the Bulls here to the start of the second half. I like the fact that they are showing bodies at Karis LeVert. There's the trap again. Yep. Get the ball out of his hands and make other people beat you.
A career high 28 first half points for Karis LeVert. And the Bulls have to do a much better job of trying to limit his possessions cleanly. That was a good one.
That's just a total full-on trap. And Ayo Dosunmu reading the play the whole way, shooting right through that passing lane.
Vucevic isolated, the double from Craig, the kick to DeRozan, the rotation from Green to Ayo, the bounce to Vucevic. What a play by Dosunmu.
That is beautiful basketball. The extra pass made multiple times. You get a dribble drive from the corner, and Ayo Dosunmu just setting up Vuce for another easy bucket.
Duarte was saddled with some foul trouble in the first half.
Those two have seen each other a lot here tonight. Yep. And then Ayo Dosunmu, Chris Duarte matchup with two of the best rookies in the NBA. How about that dime? Ayo Dosunmu just going baseline. You got to keep feeding Nikola Vucevic here.
5 to shoot. It's LeVert. He's got 4 full jerseys around him, and he's just taking it on his own now.
Man, I mean, talk about willing yourself to the basket. You're totally right. You got everybody over there helping.
DeRozan dumped it off for Brown. Gets it into Vucevic with LeVert on him. So Vuce takes it in and a foul. This is the aggressive post touches for Nikola Vucevic that Billy Donovan has wanted to see, and he's getting them tonight.
Credit Troy Brown for understanding the mismatch. Didn't go in initially, took a dribble away, threw it back in. Nikola Vucevic going to work, right on the block, putting Karis LeVert in the weight room.
If you're happy and you know it, start your Honda, because nobody is happier with their cars than Honda owners. Just ask the American customer satisfaction folks. They say Honda has the, quote, happiest drivers and is the most fun to drive, period, end quote. So get to your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Honda dealer and start driving America's most loved auto brand. Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. Honda gets Chicagoland.
No, I'm good. Do you like the over or the under today? Can you help me pick a winner against the spread?
This can help you. Same game parlay on the Bet River Sportsbook app. Parlay point spreads, totals, and even player props.
Bet money line, totals, and player props? All in one same game parlay? I can even parlay the quarterback passing yards and the spread, or take the over and who's going to score the first touchdown.
For individuals with style
And substance. For every shape,
every size,
every color,
every creed.
where's Annie?
Eyewear for everyone. This is Antonelli's Tea Shop, and we're the Antonellis.
We chose our new Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because we earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase.
And with no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to our business needs. What's in your wallet?
Who's got the best fans?
That's a very good question.
Let's put up a poll. Come on, England. Jayo!
With WebEx and the Clarinet 14 and their fans are competing like never before. WebEx, driving hybrid work.
Nikola Vucevic has yet another double-double tonight, continuing to push him up the charts this season. Top 6 in the NBA in double-doubles. Our Illinois Lottery stat of the night. Domantas Sabonis, of course, is third in the league in double-doubles. He's out for a third straight game, although he's expected to be back Sunday potentially. Vucevic just tied James Harden for the 5th most in the NBA this season. See some big news about James Harden. There could be a potential trade on the table between Philadelphia and Brooklyn. That'd be interesting.
I just can't believe that Ben Simmons hasn't played all year. I mean, that's just such a bizarre situation.
Yeah. Well, the way Tyrese Maxey has played, obviously Embiid is right at the top of the list in terms of double-double, in terms of MVP candidates. Right up there with Nikola Jokic. That's a even more formidable Philadelphia group. Here's Washington knocking it down. A big shot for Washington. His 3rd field goal and 2nd three.
Good possession for the Pacers. You get multiple pick and rolls. The ball moves from side to side. And that hook pass over to Dwayne Washington to help defenses over. And he gets a really quality look from that corner.
Vucevic again. So Sumu to Green. Going to repost the Vooch.
They're playing 4-on-1.
Yep.
It's time for Vooch to go to work.
They'll take the mid-range jumper this time. Green nearly snatched it, but Washington clears it. Washington taking the spot of Duarte for the moment. Sets it up for Terry Taylor. Knocking down a 3.
Another one down against Orlando. And much like last night, Nikola Vucevic's going to let his matchup just let it fly from 3.
DeRozan working on Taylor. Well defended, but then Craig got in late with the contact on the wrist and on the forearm. John Goble, the crew chief, makes the call. Craig frustrated, but seemingly was the right call. 2nd foul on Torrey Craig.
He gets so many fouls on this. I would love to know what the percentage is there of fouls versus actually blocking his shot. You don't see too many people get to DeMar DeRozan's mid-range, and he shoots it so high.
Another 5-for-5 start at the free throw line for DeMar DeRozan, who was 14 of 14 a night ago. One of the top free throw shooters in the league. Holiday off the screen. Rebound, DeRozan skying for it. His 4th board. Holiday switched on to Vucevic. That's a mismatch.
Here's DeMar DeRozan, though. He saw that mismatch and pointed out, waiting to get the ball inside. The ball swings back, and it goes right into Vooch.
Taylor diving. Vucevic staying straight up. That's a nice finish by Terry Taylor, despite Vucevic deterring defensively.
He's having quite the game. He's got 15 points, 7 assists.
Sumu kind of got into a tough spot and let the ball go, hoping that someone would help him out.
I think Vooch had turned his head to actually rebound the basketball, and Iowa's taking an assist.
Obviously, Iowa couldn't touch it. Good job by Vucevic getting his hands in there. Sumu pinballing in to try to snatch it. 10 to shoot for Indiana. Double on LeVert. Taylor into Vucevic. Rebounded by Taylor. I thought Vucevic played good defense there. Washington hands a 3 on the second chance. And it's a 4-point game with 7:22 to play in the 3rd.
This is the purpose-built Ford F-150. It's a beast with brains. You know what? Skip this video. Go see one at the auto show.
It's auto show time. The best time to buy a Ford F-150 with ways to power up this and that. Work smarter. Muscle for most anything. Plus, special auto show offers to help you bring one home today. Get special auto show offers on inventory that's arriving daily, or custom order and get an extra 1,000 bonus cash on top of all public offers.
There's really only one number that matters in sports. The number 1. That's why FanDuel built the #1 rated sportsbook app with the most popular parlays and faster payouts. Winning sit in your bank account in as little as 2 hours. So if you want the best, bet with the best. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Download FanDuel Sportsbook today and make every moment more.
Who's got the best fans? That's a very good question. Let's put up the ball. Come on, England.
Jayo! With WebEx, the McLaren F1 team and their fans are competing like never before. WebEx, driving hybrid work.
There's this feeling we chase. Like someone upped the brightness on the entire world. A full body endorphin rush will chase again and again. Feel the hydro hop.
Hey, bud. Thanks for coming out to cheer me on.
Dad, I'm always here.
I'm always here for you, too.
Okay, go, Dad.
Thanks.
No, everyone's passing you.
You got it, Coach.
Switch to Progressive and you can save hundreds. You know, like the sign says.
Winter Olympics are underway. From local athletes to all big names, you can catch skiing, figure skating, hockey, and more. Don't miss all the action of the games on NBC5 Chicago. Stacey brought up a couple of games ago the fact that DeMar DeRozan was getting closer and closer to cracking the top 50 in NBA scoring all time. Today alone, DeMar DeRozan has passed Dale Ellis and Reggie Theus for Bull on the all-time list. Next on the list is Gail Goodrich, my first basketball broadcast partner. We called the Division II Elite Eight together back like a decade plus ago. The Los Angeles Laker great, who played with some of the all-time great Laker teams before the Showtime years. But DeMar keeps climbing and climbing the all-time chart. Nice floater from Brown, but it's in and out. And LeVert the rebound. Craig and Brown kind of got tangled up. Washington's been hot. This is that one.
That's a really good look. Under control from Karis LeVert coming in transition. Dwayne Washington made some shots here tonight. And a pretty good look there.
Offensive foul. DeRozan and Taylor got tangled up. Thought it was going to go on Taylor. It ends up being an offensive foul on DeRozan. And Tyler Ford is the referee, the second official. You heard the Bulls bench saying, hey, you got to give him a step. DeRozan has to have the opportunity to get to that spot. And that call goes against the Bulls. There's Holiday. Trying to push it into Taylor, and the loose ball to Osubu. Ayo hustling it, saved it to Brown. What a play by Ayo for his 10th assist.
I mean, that is ridiculous with Ayo Dosunmu going full speed and having the presence of mind to find a cutting Troy Brown. That is so good from the rookie.
Third time in his career he's had double-digit assists. Second time this week. Here's Washington. Nice take by Dwayne Washington, the rookie.
He's a scorer. No doubt about it. You saw him play in college. He can fill it up at Ohio State. And either shoot from the perimeter or take it to the basket.
Brown into Vucevic. He's been able to get those entry feeds in today. DeRozan from the elbow over Washington. Rebounded by Taylor. Past the halfway point of the third. Still only a 4-point game, and DeRozan commits the foul.
This is as good of a play as you will see here in transition. I mean, those are some... Karis LeVert's as fast as anybody that we've seen on the floor. Ayo outruns everybody. Just throws it out there, somehow corrals it, and makes just an unbelievable pass back to Troy Brown Jr.
And 10 assists against Boston on the road. Had a career-high 11 on Sunday against Portland. And now 10 more for the rookie out of Illinois tonight, as he has continued to deftly handle the point guard duties over the last couple of weeks. Malcolm Hill is in. Holiday got free for an open corner three. That's too easy for Justin Holiday, a 38% shooter.
It's because of the respect that the Bulls are showing to LeVert. And now you see Terry Taylor short rolling, and if you can get that pass there, he can spray it out. Justin Holiday, the beneficiary in that corner.
Back to Vucevic again. That's been the recipe all game.
He's just got to keep finding him.
possession. 26 for Vooch. Washington known he's got his 13th rebound tonight.
The Bulls are committing to making everyone not named Karis LeVert beat them right now.
That is absolutely the third quarter adjustment. Vucevic to Malcolm Hill. Brown fighting with Washington, and it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Troy Brown making his case to the officials, and I think it's a good one. I thought that totally could have been off Dwayne Washington.
Washington drives it. The floater over Vucevic, grabs his 14th board.
But the Bulls are going to give up some things right now with the way they're guarding Karis LeVert pick and roll. But I totally think it's the right play from Billy Donovan to make Dwayne Washington Jr., Terry Taylor beat you.
Guys who have a combined 30 games of NBA experience rather than Karis LeVert, who's been a proven scorer.
Right.
Oh, Hill triggers it. Rebound Washington.
That ball got stuck on this side. I think it's going to get reversed.
Percentages just skyrocket when offenses are able to reverse the ball to multiple sides of the floor.